Good morning. It is day 2 of work on the shower, and I'm just going to show you guys how far, I was going to say we got last night, but mostly Laurent. I did very little. I mostly cooked. Anyway, here's where we are starting off this morning. So, almost all of the placo, the new drywall plaster, is in. We do still have this one wall to do. And then the next job will be to put a very thin concrete shell layer on the floor to support the tiles and the shower basin bottom bit. Anyway, the concern is that Laurent and I, at the moment, only have another 3.5 days here before we have to leave. And I'll be back fairly soon, but because of work, Laurent's not going to be able to be back for quite a while. So the goal is not to finish, but to potentially get it to a point where I could do the rest myself, or at least do enough myself to make it a usable shower. But at the same time, it's very frustrating because the helpers are here, my parents, and it's you know, kind of our holiday time to do fun stuff as a family too. So it's I feel very torn between like wanting to really push forward with this and try to get it as close to done as possible versus wanting to just kind of just be like, nah, and just let it go for a while and just go and do nice family holiday things. This is always the conundrum. There's just never enough time.
What should we do this morning? Where do I start?
Well, I want to start with the spiders. If that's good for you. The spiders.
I'm afraid of spiders. I've been afraid of spiders all my life.
Ha ha ha. Well then.
Oh, okay, no problem. Wait a minute. Okay, no problem.
Thanks for that.
I'll start at the entryway and work my way up through the whole house.
Yeah, there's a lot of spiders on the first floor at the moment, so they need to be evicted.
Right.
And you've got where is your fancy new vacuum cleaner?
So I'll vacuum the spiders up, and then I will take the bag out and shake it out to let any live spiders shake out outside.
Won't it kill them if you vacuum them?
Huh?
Won't it kill them if you vacuum
Maybe
them?
and maybe not. I don't know, but I'll shake them out.
Well, don't kill them. I'll give you the spider catcher.
That's what I said. I'll take the bag out.
No. There's a special spider catcher. Okay, this is for live spider eviction.
All right, how does this work?
You pull the thing, you trap the spider with the bristles. There you go.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
And then there's another spider catcher. This is also a spider catcher. It's a box on a stick. And you chase the spider into the box, and then you close the lid of the box. Yep.
Excellent.
And this is also a spider catcher. It's for little spiders. You chase the spider and you knock it into the tube, and then before it can run to the other side, you run to the window and you knock out.
Ah, very good. Okay. If I see live spiders, I will take care of them with this.
Thank you.
No problem.
It's very disco in here with all the laser light. Ooh.
Almost at the top, yeah.
All right, we're going to check in with helper number 2. Hello, helper number 2. How's it going?
I'm going to see what you think.
It's nice and cool out here today.
It is. It's so nice. Does this end look better? The left end
Yeah.
better than the right end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys just take over anywhere they show up.
You want me to clip them?
Probably.
Okay. They'll
Well,
come back.
do you want me to get the wheelbarrow or something for you so you have a place to put?
There's a rake, as I remember.
I don't want you raking.
Well,
You clip and then I'll rake later.
raking is actually a good respite from clipping.
Well, I don't want you working too hard.
Well,
You clip and then you sit down, have a nice break, and then you clip more if you want to.
Yep.
And then you clip more if you want to after that, but don't do anything too strenuous.
I like these little whatever they are. I'm happy
Yeah, they're
to
nice, aren't
uncover
they?
those. I remember those from last year.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, don't work too hard.
All right, I'll just keep clipping.
But if you feel inspired, it is starting to get difficult to enter the garage. So clipping that bush could be a good one.
Which one?
The one that, hang on, I'll show you.
You want
So
like,
this bush, yeah.
cut down to like just cut 6 feet?
Maybe
Like
just if you could
sides,
do
yeah.
like, if we had an opening that was sort of the same size as the door,
Okay.
that would be easier.
And then
But
what about
again,
the front door?
the front door is, well, I mean, there's a few little sprigs like that, but the front door is basically okay. But again, take it easy.
All right.
Okay.
Can't do this. You're gonna have to hold this.
I'm coming. Here.
That video was never held a pair of clippers in her hand before in her whole life.
Good job. I'll put this on the pile. Wow, this is an action area.
Mm-hmm.
Let me help you with that. It's heavy.
It's,
I see you looking at that rose bush.
I know.
Don't kill my rose bush.
It's the rose bush.
This is probably the end of the garden. I think it's going to be all gone by the time I come back downstairs.
So what are you doing?
I'm mixing the concrete.
Which kind of concrete is it?
Raglayage.
Yeah? Which is leveling one. Oh yes. We may have used this bottle to measure the right quantity of water.
That's why we bought that bottle.
Yeah,
We didn't even drink the gin. We just used it for measuring.
yeah.
Definitely not for drinking.
And so the concrete is very liquid, fluid.
Mm-hmm.
So it self levels,
Yeah.
and it will be a very nice and flat piece part to put the shower basin.
Okay. Oh, it's scary. It feels really weird to pour concrete onto my floor. Is this good? Is that enough?
It's good, I think. You can try to put it to the angles very softly in the other direction. Yeah, like no, like that. Yeah.
Like this?
Well, actually, you should only want to have the bottom part with concrete on it. The bottom part of the tool. That's great. Nice and flat.
How's the vacuum setup going?
Well, what it says here is Unsmeltsnuts, de werken plukken because they recycle about us.
Well,
I
I
took
could.
2 years of German in college, and I could rebuild a Volkswagen engine, but I'm not sure I can set this thing up.
Well, I'm on a 450-day streak on Duolingo in German.
On what?
Duolingo, the language app.
Oh, really? In
Yeah,
German? Well,
yeah.
You gotta read this thing.
Shall I have a look?
But there's something here that concerns me about this.
Well-
I read the instructions first, the warnings,
Do not use on
and it
spiders.
says only let qualified persons operate this. I'm
Well-
not sure I'm a qualified person.
Well,
And they should have they should be of at least the mental acuity of an 8-year-old, it says. And I'm not sure that I'm above that anymore. So I think you better get an 8-year-old in here.
Were you? I'd like to point out that you're taking accessories out of the vacuum and saying, Laurent will love this. Laurent will love this one. Who's your favorite child?
Well,
It's Laurent, isn't it?
Well, you're going to...
I know it is.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
The last piece. Just to reiterate, I mean, we did mention this in the last video, but we are not using the green hydrophobic drywall, I guess. Just because this is left over, we didn't want to waste it, and we did a lot of research, and it is okay to use this type of drywall in the way that we are using it with sealant before and after, and also several other waterproofing measures. So it is okay that this is not the green stuff, and it's good that this has a use and we're not just throwing it away to continue to destroy and waste things. Also, look at the little face that Laurent drew to show which side was the face. It's so cute. I hate to cover him up. You seem frustrated.
Oh yeah. So this wall is definitively not straight. So you can see up the laser is here straight on the. Well, it's not perfectly straight because it's not. Well, yeah. Now it should be.
Yeah, but on the bottom there's quite a big space between the laser.
Here it's quite straight, and here we have 4 centimeters between the wall and the laser.
So basically the bottom of the wall is 4 centimeters farther back than the top of the wall.
Here also we draw the line, but so that's quite a big difference. And I already put a part of the adhesive cement that I'm going to use to glue the drywall. So there's not one big plot. But still, I also want to secure it with screws. So I'm trying to put some pieces of wood so I can have it really straight. But to put the pieces of wood, I have to use plastic things that you put into the wall. I don't know the name in English. They are chevilles in French.
The little, I don't know the name in English either. Like little plastic things that you screw the screw into and it holds it in the wall. Like an anchor.
And so for the plastic things I have, I need to do 8 millimeters hole, which is maybe 1/4 of an inch. I don't know, maybe a little.
Sure.
Something like that. And this wall is so
bad.
Sandy. Can you say sandy?
Like crumbling
that if I do 8 millimeters hole, it gives something like that. You can see.
Oh.
It just becomes massive cave.
That's a big hole.
Yeah. So of course the plastic thing just turns into and doesn't expand, so it doesn't work. So sometimes I have to do 5 millimeters, try to see if it fits. 6 millimeters to try to fit, and sometimes it's just starting to. Well.
At least we have the plaster that you put on there yesterday, and it's dry, and you can cement it to that.
Yeah.
And there's always Plan B.
Is it there? Yeah,
Plan B as in bat, which is when we redo the barn, the bats can live in this lovely new bat cave that you have created.
Yeah, that's true. I did a quick drawing of where the screws are going to be. Of course, not only the 6 screws that are going to hold the entire drywall plus tile. It's the main thing that will hold it is the cement, and the screws are just to maintain it while the cement is drying, and just as security, just in case, who knows what could happen. So, and also there will be the tiles with the cement, and there will be here also a thing that will maintain the alignment. But for the moment, let's continue doing this because we need to go forward before having lunch. Woohoo! Busy!
Woo!
5 centimeters on the front and 4 on the back.
It's not square.
Who would have believed that?
He's very annoyed. To get this room as close to square as that is very impressive, though, because this room was not anywhere close to square.
4.5 here and 5 here. Maybe you can do 4.5 all the way and just put a lot of silicone.
So, I don't know if you saw yesterday at the brocante that there was a vase that I was looking at, and I was like, oh, that's really nice, but I don't feel like I should spend money on a vase. And I've just gone downstairs.
Oh,
we have the same vase.
Oh, it's already here?
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
It's literally exactly the same as the one I was looking at.
How did that happen?
We have everything in the world in this house.
You pinched that vase.
I mean, anything you need. I mean, like I was thinking the other day about getting a juicer to do juice with, and since then I found 3 juicers. Like anything that you need in life, you just go and look around the first floor. Starting on lunch.
Good news.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I went in the barn.
Uh-huh.
And after many confrontation with the vets, I looked over the Canoe, and the news is it is definitely restorable. And not only that, but it needs very little work.
Really?
It's a very nice canoe, strip built, by thin strips of wood running the length of the canoe, and then sponsons and things under it that hold it together. And really all it seems to need is to just kind of sand it off, and then either one of 2 methods. One, if you want it to be a usable canoe, paint it with good hardwood. If you want it to be a decorative canoe, you can do the whole thing in varnish.
No, I think we definitely want usable canoe.
Okay,
I want to take that canoe out.
Yeah. And then once that's done, simply pour some bucketfuls of water into it, not a lot, but cover where the probable water line of the canoe will be on down, and water on the inside, and let it sit there for several days in order to swell up and seal itself. And then it's ready to take, and when it quits dripping, if it's dripping, that means it's leaking.
Yeah.
If it's holding the water, that means it's sealed. And once it quits dripping, mostly, because no wooden boat ever really quits dripping.
So next time we go to the hardware store, can you show me which sealant we need to get to?
You really don't need a sealant. We need a paint.
Okay, whatever paint we need to get.
We'll look for that. This kind of canoe, you don't seal it up permanently.
Okay.
You sand it and paint every once in a while.
Okay.
Is that prime
And you don't
paint or just
oversand.
paint?
Ma'am?
Is that prime and paint or just paint?
I'll have to look at the kind of paint we're getting and think about that, because there won't be a lot of marine paint around here. We might have to order it. Another thing just to say, in years future when you're doing it, don't start in with something like 80 grit or 60 grit. You don't want to lose that much wood. You want to go like 120 and up. Just
light sanding.
Yeah.
We've paused in work for a delicious melted camembert. I'd like to point out that this is my plate of potatoes. This is Laurent's plate of potatoes. And this is Dad's plate of potatoes. Are we a little hungry?
Just had to push the button, so I walked and walked to my coffee machine and pushed the button to switch off the... Is here?
You did the frame?
Yeah, the frame is here.
Let's
and
see.
it's stuck.
Ooh, Ooh. Wow, it fits so good.
Yeah, it was hard, but it fits.
Well, because you built the frame out of the bathroom and then you brought it up here and it fits really good. Good job. And look at that beautiful, professional concrete pouring there. So beautiful.
Can I have a screw, please? Usually to do the drywall on the
Ceiling.
we use Lev Black drywall holder. But when you don't have drywall holder, you can have a girlfriend. That helps.
Girlfriends are more fun, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more fun to have girlfriend than to have.
Well, drywall holders are good. But
Well, I could go get you a drywall holder and then I could leave. Well, it's day 2 of serious shower work, and I just had a nice bath downstairs, and I came upstairs, and this is what I found.
hey, I'm painting.
Hello.
Hello. I'm painting the shower pink because
Oh,
I thought it would be fancy.
so beautiful.
And let's say that it's over and have showers in. And a nice pink shower.
It's ready. After this, it's done.
It's ready.
finished.
It's done. Well,
So this is the waterproofing.
no.
No?
Well, it's the waterproofing process, but this is not the actual waterproofing. This is the primer that I already used on the floor before doing the leveling concrete. So this is a primer that will make the sealant, the waterproofing sealant, stick on the wall, glue on the wall. So I have to do this and then wait until it's well dry, and after that applying the actual I think it's blue or green sealant.
I have to say, when we first started planning to do the shower, I was like, oh, I'm a little nervous because if we make like a little mistake in the tiles, there will be a leak, because I thought that we just put like grout and tiles directly. But actually, there's so many layers that I feel really, really confident now, because like there's just so many layers of waterproofing and different bits that it seems much more like a sealed, like
The thing is, if water
separate thing.
makes its way to somewhere else, we can let it because it deserves it. It deserves it because it will have had to fight so many tiles, sealant, concrete, drywall. Well, I think they won't make it, but if they do, well, good job.
Oh, okay. So we've gone from salmon shower to sage green shower.
Yeah, eventually I thought that maybe some people would think that the salmon/pink wouldn't be boyish enough.
We want a macho shower.
Yeah, like alpha male shower.
And this is the color that says alpha male.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, okay.
like when you get this color, no one can doubt about your...
This is the color of I'm hunting in the woods with my bare hands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill a wolf.
So I applied on the corners. This it's kind of a putty. How do you say that? A water resistant putty,
Yeah.
and I glued on it water resistant bands. You can see on the edges. So if water can go through the tiles, they can't go more further than this. And now all the bands are done. I don't have to put them more than 2 meters high, because, well, if water goes like here, it's definitely someone wanted to. So I hope no one will want to put water here. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, you haven't seen my best friend Megan shower yet.
I don't want to talk about that. But maybe I'll put the bands up too. I'll see. And anyway, now I have to do the kind of coating on all the walls like that. Mm-hmm. Wait 4 hours that it dries and put another coat. And I think it will be good. Great.
It's coming along so quickly.
Yeah.
It really, like, the difference, this basically has all been done in the last, like, 2.5 days. It's crazy. You're working so hard. I feel bad that I can't, like, I keep coming in here and asking if I can help. And then you're like,
no, let me play.
Because, well, there's really not enough space for 2 people to work, is there? But I want to help.
Let me play with my toys.
Oh. What's this part?
So, to install the shower basin, we needed to have a small clearance under it to make the pipe go under to the evacuation. And so we needed kind of 5 centimeters, 2 inches to go under the basin. And after thinking and reading, we decided to build this in aerated concrete, which is quite light and quite easy to work with. And so I'm cutting like small bricks of aerated concrete to make the floor.
Nice. I see someone destroying plants in the background. I'm gonna make sure my plants aren't being murdered. Hello, plant murderer. Uh-oh. Shall we go check it out?
I got really enthusiastic.
Let's take us on a tour. No, you go in the front. I want to see your guilt. Well, I can walk. Oh my goodness.
And if you see
This is so much better.
anything that feels like a rose bush, it's not. It's definitely not a rose bush.
That you've murdered.
No, definitely not.
Didn't murder a rose bush.
I couldn't murder that, although I tried really hard.
This is so much better. You've done so much. Please go in and have a cool drink and sit down. I think this is enough for the day. Maybe for the week.
Just walk down there.
Wow.
Look at that. I found rose bushes you didn't know you had.
Wow, this is so much better. There's one I didn't know I had.
And
This
they
is
were
so
dying
much
for
better.
sunshine.
Wow, you've done such a huge difference.
Dad did part of it with the weed eater.
Yeah, there goes a butterfly. Oh, this is so much better.
That's it.
Yeah,
What a relief.
this is great because I wanted to kind of clear like a space in the middle here anyway.
It is better, isn't it?
It is much better.
Tomorrow I rake.
I think maybe tomorrow I rake.
Look at that.
I'm not sure you're allowed to rake.
Look at that.
It's much better.
It is. There's a lot of
And look-
rose limb tying up to do.
Did you see over here where there's going to be blackberries? We're going to have a lot of blackberries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so many grapes.
So many grapes.
So many grapes. All the grapes.
This is probably a weed, but I thought it looked kind of nice.
Yeah, I think it's nice. Good. Good.
Sometimes weeds are nice.
Will you please go and take a break now? I didn't realize
So
you were
I'm
going
not
this
in
much
trouble.
work. Well, you're only in trouble if you wear yourself out doing gardening.
Wait, right here.
Last one.
Now it's perfect. I can go in happy now.
Good. Look on that leaf. I just
Oh, it's
noticed
a
them.
little grasshopper.
It's 2.
Uh-huh.
They're so cute.
They are cute.
They're like the one that rode in on your head the other night, but that one was about 5 times bigger.
Right.
Aww.
So this is going to be here.
That looks like a shower.
It's better if it's a little less because I still can put them just a little like that to make.
That's concrete. Did you make these?
It's a kind of concrete that is. No, I didn't make it. I bought it. We bought it yesterday.
Yeah, it was like big flat
You
blocks.
saw it.
Yeah,
With a concrete saw.
it's aerated concrete, and that is quite easy to sew.
And then how do you attach it to the wall?
It's going to be glued. There's a special glue to attach it to the floor, like tile, just like tile, and yeah, attaching like that, and the shovel will be put over it.
Oh.
Hi guys, it is the end of another video and it's time once again for the Chateau guessing game. Although today's place to guess is not actually a chateau. However, before I show you what it is, I'm just going to remind you to please subscribe, because every time you guys subscribe it really helps boost my videos and my channel on YouTube, and it's really helpful, and liking videos also does that. So if you enjoyed this video or other things on my channel, then please do subscribe and like videos, because it's really great and really helpful and supportive. But anyway, now I will show you today's object, place to guess. So like I said, this is not a chateau, it is a Roman arena. And since it's probably a little bit more difficult, since there are a few Roman arenas in France, I'll give you a couple of hints. This arena is in the city that was called by the Romans Nemausus, and it was built in the 2nd century AD, or CE like we say now, during the reign of the Emperor Antonius Pius. So if you know what arena this is and you guess correctly, then leave me a comment before the deadline, which is at the bottom of your screen right now, and your name will appear in the short about this place when I reveal the correct answer in a couple of days or so, depending on when I have time to edit it. So I'll just say good luck guessing, and with that I will see you guys next time.